for this week's video, we're gonna do a thrift haul. This is probably the biggest thrift haul I'm ever going to have. I've been collecting things for the past few months. I feel like I say this in every single haul video, but this is a lot that I have. Before we get started, this video is sponsored by Goodfair. Goodfair sells secondhand items in bundles, offering different items from vintage tees to pre-loved denim, jackets, and even quilts. So it's kind of like a mystery thrifting box. You choose what kind of bundles you want to get and they send them to your door. And each package is a surprise. So Goodfair was kind enough to send me a package of pre-loved t-shirts, sweatshirts, and some used denim jackets. And since everything is a surprise, I'm sure you're going to find something that you do like. They do offer, if you don't like anything that you got, you can send the items back to Goodfair. They will give you a free replacement of the items. You just have to pay $4 for shipping, and you can use the code LEE20 for 20% off of your order. I will also be having the link in the description. Now that we have the sponsor out of the way, on to the actual thrift haul. I'm gonna start with t-shirts because I always tend to start with t-shirts. This isn't a t-shirt, it's a long sleeve thermal that has been cropped. I didn't crop it, I found it like this, but I could tell that it was vintage based off of the material. Next item is a vintage baseball tee, and it just has blue sleeves. I'm not sure how old this is. The tag has been cut out from over the years, but the sleeves are single stitch. The white part is kind of like ribbed a little. And then I found a camo single stitch t-shirt by the brand Sportswear. It's just a nice basic camo t-shirt. I have a bunch of these already. I love camo tees. I used to not like camo, but now I'm obsessed with it. And then I found this t-shirt, which is US Air Force, and there's not really a brand, it just says premium quality on the tag. I think this is from the 50s, I'm gonna guess. I found it at a vintage shop. And then the last t-shirt I have is the Luxor Las Vegas Hotel souvenir t-shirt, and it's single stitch and it's by the brand Anvil. Now we're on to button-ups and Oxfords. First one I have is my favorite one that I found. It's just this button-up that has some parrots on either side. I was gonna say toucans. I always want to say toucans, but they're not toucans, they're parrots. And then the next short sleeve shirt that I have, that's a button-up, is this really pretty floral button-up. Very teeny tiny floral pattern all throughout, and it's like a very lightweight shirt, so it's perfect for summertime. And it's by the brand Thompson Downs of California Incorporated. Then I found some Western button-ups. I found this one, which is just a nice little snap button-up that has like these musical embroidery designs on the sides. It's by the brand Cowboy Joe by Atlantic Westerner. Then I found this one that's like from the 70s. I really loved the pattern of this one. Very fall, I would say. Next button-up is just a floral 70s one that has some cute little yellow, brown flowers on it all throughout, and it has a tie wrap. One tie is longer than the other, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to tie this. I'm used to them both being the same length, so I don't know. It's by the brand Act 3. I found this one I love. It's kind of like a Western kind of design, and the collar is very cute. It's very pointy. And it's by the brand Heads Up California. I really like this one too. It's just a colorful gingham shirt, and it has that collar as well, like the 60s, 70s little pointy collar. And it's by the brand Langtree Limited. And the last button-up I have is this camo one. It's like that, I forget what you call this. It's like frog something. Well, I don't know. It's by the brand Black Sheep. I found this really pretty lace lingerie camisole, and it's by the brand Far West. I like to wear them as pajamas because they're very comfy. And then I found another one. This one's like a white by the brand Basseret. I really like this piece. It's very fun. It's a 50s halter top. It reminds me of Marilyn Monroe. And the brand is Canady Creations, Hollywood. I was hoping this was gonna fit me. It does not. It's just a little too big for me, and I'm not a super busty person, so it didn't quite work out. Next top I have is just this like 90s little crop top that has like a button up in the front. I think it'll be nice for summertime. Okay, so the next top item, one of my top favorites, just this really pretty vest that has some embroidery and some patchwork kind of details on it. It has an eagle on the front and it has the eagle on the back. That's a lot bigger. It's by the brand Salamander, Kansas City. I'm pretty positive it's from like the 70s. Next item is kind of like a kimono cover-up, I would say. It's from the 70s. It's by the brand Jackpot that has like some design patterns on it, and then it has like some black details all throughout it. It also has some pockets, but the pockets are fake. I don't know why you would make pockets like this. Look, you can't, I'm wondering if you can like tear it open. They like created a pocket, like you can put something in there, but they sewed it up so you can't use the pocket. So I'm going to show some sweatshirts now. I usually don't buy newer kind of items at the thrift store. I usually only buy vintage items because everything in my closet is vintage, and I just have an obsession with vintage, and I collect vintage, and everything in my house is basically vintage. So, you know, that's my life. But I don't buy new items unless it's like workout, camping, bathing suits, underwear. This is a long explanation for this next item that I have, which is just this Patagonia little fleece that has like a half zip right here, and then it has a cute little pocket on the side that also zips where you can like store some things in there. Like I'm assuming they're for like cards or, you know, a snack. Next sweatshirt I have is just this one. I think it's from like the 80s or 90s, and it just says Bah Humbug. And I thought that was so cute. It's kind of like a little patchwork material, I would say, and it's by the brand Knitwork Sport. Next item is a sweatshirt that I think is from like the 50s or 60s. I'm not great at dating sweatshirts. I'm a lot better at t-shirts. Just says Matchbox on the front, from the brand McCoy Sportswear, and it's by Raymond General Store, Jamestown, California. Next sweatshirt I think is from the 90s, and it just says Dental Hygiene, and it's one tooth brushing another tooth, and the tooth that's getting brushed is sucking his thumb or her thumb. And this sweatshirt is by Hanes Activewear. I found this sweatshirt. It's just a blue sweatshirt that says Balboa Rentals, and on the back there's a tractor. That's the main reason why I bought it, is because it has a tractor on it. The sweatshirt is by Hanes. Then the next sweatshirt is just like a Valentine's Day-y little sweatshirt with some bears playing on a heart-shaped piano, and it has piano keys going across and on the back, and then there's that little bear on the piano on the sleeves. And then this sweatshirt doesn't really have a brand, but it's made in the USA, and it was once owned by Pearl. Thank you, Pearl, for your sweatshirt. Now we're gonna move on to sweaters and knits, even though it's gonna be summer soon. So have you ever seen a poncho crop top? Because I haven't until now. It's just a very cute little poncho crop top. I think it's from like the 70s. It's very soft and nice. Very interesting kind of style. Has a lace up in the front. Okay, and the next little sweater kind of thing I have is just this t-shirt sweater top that has some nice designs on it, and it's from like the 70s. The brand is Exclusive Designs by Dawn Kenny. Then I found this like handmade knitted top that's like a pretty teal color, and it has some like little lines going up, and it has buttons. It's like a half button top. Then I found this like ski wool sweater. I mainly got it because it reminded me of Charlie Brown, and it's by Aussie Ski Wear, 100% pure wool. And then I also found this 70s sweater that also has like some striped details. That's just red and white and like a light blue, and it's by Ketch. Then I found a 70s like tie wrap cardigan, and it has some really pretty designs on the sides and then on the sleeves as well, by an original import. I found this Cowichan knitted turtleneck sweater, and it has some little elk on the front. This is a really cool poncho, probably the coolest poncho I've ever found. Just like the 70s pattern poncho, and it has a collar and it has like a little tie right here. I wish this was a little smaller. It's kind of big on me. Then I have a few jackets. I found this St. Genevieve marching band little lightweight coat, and on the front it just has the SGHS with a harp right here. And this jacket actually had some really cool buttons on it. It has like a band button and it says 75, 1976, 1977, 78, 79. The person's name is Sue, and it has a little Canadian maple leaf. And Sue played the flute. Fun fact, I used to play the flute in elementary school. I actually still have my flute. Yeah, I don't remember anything. Then the next coat I have is this coat that I believe is from the 50s. It's manufactured by Evbofoss. It's from Norway. It's a Norwegian coat. I really liked the embroidery. Then the last coat I found, I've noticed that quilt kind of coats are in right now. So I found myself a quilt coat, and it got a cowboy boot on the back, and it has cowboy boots on the front, and the pockets are actually right here too, and it has like a little rope design going across it. This coat is reversible too, so if you don't want the cowboy boots, you can just have it be like this brown gingham. The brand is Patch Magic Group Incorporated. Next up are pants. So I found these black Levi shorts that are orange tab, and they fit me. And I like how they're not like cutoffs, they are sewn. The next item I bought off of Etsy because I've been really wanting a black pair of vintage jeans. I found this pair that are just some Rockies, and they fit me perfectly. But I knew this was gonna happen. After I bought this pair of black jeans, I found these two pair at the thrift store. I found a vintage pair of black Wranglers. They're a little large on me, but I really like them. I'm trying to see if I can work with them. And then I found a vintage pair of Levi black jeans, and I think these were like brand new when I got them, like they've never been worn. So now I have 3 pairs of black jeans. I used to have none. Next pair of jeans are my favorite jeans. I've been wearing these a lot lately. They're by Cess Toy jeans, which I found a pair of shorts by this brand, and I found this pair of jeans and they fit me perfectly. They're also a boot cut. Getting on to our last clothing items, which are going to be dresses. First dress is from the 90s. Button-up dress. I think this floral pattern is absolutely gorgeous. It's by the brand Wet Seal. Next dress I think is from maybe 60s, I would say. Just a Hawaiian dress. A very pretty pattern at the bottom. It's by the brand Malihini Designers Collection Hawaii. And it's just kind of like a wrap dress. Then the next item I have is another 90s little dress. This one's actually quite short, but it's by the brand Tomorrow A USA. The collar was really fun. And the next dress I got also has like a Hawaiian kind of design on it, and it's from like the 90s. It has buttons on the side, and then the back has that like lace up tie back, and it's by Dawn Joy Fashions. Next dress, I really love the pattern of this one. It's just from 60s, 70s. Then I found this dress that's also 60s, 70s, and it just has like some ruffles on the bottom and the top, and it's kind of like a high neckline, and I really liked the floral pattern on this too. I thought it was very sweet. I found this like cover-up dress that's from the 60s. It kind of feels like towel material. And then I have a 70s dress, and it's like a blue and purple floral pattern, and it has some polka dots all throughout it. 2 more vintage clothing items. Next piece I think is from either the 40s or the 50s. I don't quite know. It's just like a suit set. It has a skirt and then a vest top. The skirt has a metal zipper in the back. There is no brand, so I'm wondering if someone made this. Possibly. The last clothing item I have to keep in a plastic bag. There's stuff coming off of this. Like, it's disintegrating kind of. This item is from the 20s. A really old 20s dress where it just like is a sack and it just has a high neckline and the zipper in the back is just metal. The only thing that's on the inside that's a tag, it says 16. So the next items I'm going to show you are shoes. I only have 3 pairs of shoes. I just found these Haracha sandals. I don't know if they're vintage. I doubt they are. And then I found 2 pairs of cowboy boots. The first pair is just this very fancy pair. It has snakeskin right here and then it's just a black leather and they fit me and I really like them. Very cute. I'm gonna keep these. I found this pair as well. They're just a very nice thick leather pair of cowboy boots. So I'm going to move on to accessories. First accessory I found was this leather belt that has this like horse and mountains and tree design on it. I'm pretty positive this is like vintage from like the 70s. And then I found this belt, which is like a concho silver belt. The next item I have is just this like straw cowboy hat. I've actually been wanting to find a straw hat lately and then I found this one. This hat isn't vintage, it's from American Hat Company. Next items I have are just a couple purses that I found. I found this like pearl chain purse, like little coin purse. I thought it was quite cute and the brand is Waldorg. Next purse I found is it's called the Evans bag and it's like a 50s little purse that has velvet on it and then it has a really pretty gold clasp. Next purse is my favorite. It's like this little tartan plaid purse that has a wood handle and it's made in Bermuda by Smith's and it's just lined on the inside too. I'm a sucker for these like purses that have wood handles. I found some thermoses. I'll first show this one, which is like a newer one. It's like from the 70s. Then this is the next one I found, which is actually an Aladdin. It's not a thermos brand one. I'm gonna use this as like a base. Then I finally found this holiday thermos. And I actually saw a lady at the thrift store carrying this around and I was kind of just like walking around her hoping she'd like set it down. I saw her later in the store and she didn't have the thermos with her and I was like, where did the thermos go? So I ran around the whole entire store looking for it and I found it on a shelf and it was just waiting oh so patiently for me. Then the next items are office items that are vintage. First one is a tape dispenser, and I believe this one's from like the 50s. It's very heavy. It's kind of like a cast iron, and I really liked it because it looked like an armadillo. Then the next item is just a stapler. My mom actually has a stapler that's like this, and I've always really liked it. And I found one now, and it's by Swingline. The main reason why I like these ones because they kind of look Art Deco-y. Just really like the shape and style of them. And then I found this little pot, I would say, and it has like a little deer on it. I thought it was really cute. It's actually for like cigars or something, like tobacco. Not sure. It has like a little indent at the top too. I'm wondering if it had like a lid and the lid is no more. I thought it'd be cute to put a plant in it and have it as like a little pot. Last 2 items. We have this little decorator rug that you can hang on your wall. It's quite big and it just has a mama bear with her little baby bears in a wood scene. Okay, and the last item I actually found at an antique shop, and it's just this little pointer dog in a cute little scene. It says Rufus McTib Beaucloister's Irish Setter. It has a little description at the bottom. I thought it was quite cute. That is all of the items that I have. It's quite a lot. Let me know what item I found that was your favorite. But yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you have a great day. Later!